From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a hole.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Zeke going to get it on the option. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Dallas.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down, Cowboys.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the draw, it's Pollard. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Here's Edwards-Helaire. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. He's got daylight. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points. Point after, right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Prescott from the gun. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Hooked up by Armani Watts. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Anthony Sherman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
It's the score, Cowboys 21, Chiefs 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It was Armani Watts who got him down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Prescott from the gun on third. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Now they try the right side here. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're 2nd and a yard from the 34.
No, I went in there. I played a game, and I went in there, and they wanted me to bring my power forward, and I went in there, and he wasn't in there. So then I went back, I'm like, damn, I might as well play with the fucking guard until they get that shit straightened out, and that bitch was gone. The only character was up there was my new character, well, my old character, my first character.
It's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
So I'm about to
He's got his man, that's Hardman.
And he will have the Chiefs first down. This nigga ain't never hit me up.
Get the 3rd down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes.
They started to make this shit like a job to play niggas. But they knew, though, you know what I'm saying? So
he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one.
To like get in contact with niggas, like before niggas was playing, but they knew too, the niggas that I've been having trouble getting a hold of, they knew niggas, you know what I'm saying? I just like to get in there, you know me, I like to, nigga hit me up, let's go. Fuck it, I'm gonna be on this like, it's probably like 16 hours in a fucking day. Ain't no way we can figure out something.
Partner, he was going through his progressions, not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is Gronkowski. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they get to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I just hate, man, I've been so wanting to throw the ball so much, man, like not running against, and I ain't even been running the ball like that. Like I ran against motherfuckers, but it ain't the same how I used to. I used to come in the game like, yo, I gotta win.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he slips up past the 45 before being taken.
That's how I come out.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Other thing about that shit, you're going to get a little bit of yards and you might break, but a nigga catch you slipping and you're going to be hit.
28, Chiefs, 21.
Like if you go to fucking do a read option or option play and your quarterback get fucking slapped. You know what I'm saying? Because you make the wrong read, bro. You behind.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
But like me, shoot, my shit, I just try to, when I do it, I know niggas is looking at my quarterback, so I do it so my running back gets a little 3 to 4 yards, you know what I'm saying? With the read option. You run that shit right up there, especially when nigga ain't got no superstar, they ain't got no superstar D tackle or X Factor D tackle, that's 3-4 yards, guaranteed.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower.
I like Madden though. I like this, man. A lot of motherfuckers don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I like this shit.
And they're really starting to take over in this game.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Only thing
and he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice game.
It's a work in the mix, though. Like, if they improve a little bit, like, a couple things on this bench is going to be, like, because it's damn near a counter, it's damn near a counter for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's damn near a counter for everything. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, somebody that run heavy or somebody that pass heavy, you do certain shit, you can stop it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Only thing I don't like is the shit that, like, the running back shit. Like, you throw to the running back so many times and they don't fumble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's outrageous, bro. They should drop some, like, if your running back ain't Christian McCaffrey, he shouldn't catch every fucking catch, bro. Yeah, and them hits, like, I feel like I fumble more running the ball than I do with my running back catching a little pass and taking off. You know what I'm saying?
Defensively. I mean, just because
and it should be
they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
With the running back down?
And he is into the end zone.
Yeah, That shit is BS. That shit is BS. I ain't even gonna fucking lie.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason
he
that
dove through everybody.
And
like,
about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just
Sandy, listen, Sandy and fucking, what's his name? And Tommy. Like, Rich do this shit too, but Rich is not as good as they are. Tommy and fucking, what's one called? Like, that shit be pissing me the fuck off. I gotta play a whole different game plan when I'm playing them because I can't get to the outside. Because they're fucking diving. They're diving from the middle, and they're fucking tackling me, bro. That shit is bullshit.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the
but I feel like they gotta, like, the wide receivers, the fucking cornerbacks, like you know, if you playing against a fucking superstar fucking cornerback, 9 times out of 10, you might catch some pass on him, but he gonna fuck you in the wrong time when you need that bitch. He gonna dive or get crazy pick. You gonna be fucking hot. It's just like a superstar fucking wide receiver. You might get the better half of him, but he get going, you fucking hit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle.
I like how you could power run too, like, you know what I'm saying? But they kind of cancel that shit. Time in them with that fucking diving shit they doing. But they only got to fix a couple things, but I feel like, you know, they going to leave something broken. you know what I mean, just so we can buy the next Madden, you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense.
But compared to the PlayStation 4, where you can just sit in the same coverage all game and just lock nigga up, that's out. You know what I'm saying? Even if they fast, they still gotta have some type of they gotta have some type of awareness or play record shit. You know what I mean? If they playing man, or zone, they gonna get hit. Only person I see get they people to do what they supposed to do in that man is Dre, and he be playing cover. He like. You know, he played cover 1 and cover 0. He taking risks, you know what I'm saying?
He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive
I'm too scared to take a risk like that. I don't want a nigga to beat me downfield on one play. I don't want that to happen. But you know what I'm saying? He'll catch a nigga slipping when they pick him off or make him throw the ball quick. That's a good game plan. But I just don't like how he can come out in like a dime or a nickel, and I come out and fucking 3 tight ends, and somebody's getting them fucking cornerbacks is getting through because they fast. They should put some of that fucking pancake and shit back on the field because a tight end or a big ass lineman, 300 pounder, 190 pounds, if you're not running vertical. I mean, if you ain't running like, you know what I mean, sideline to sideline, if you running vertical, I should be able to fucking depot the niggas. I should be able to push that fucking pile, you know what I mean?
Usually gets better as the game goes on.
That's the only thing they got. They got to put that strength. They got to put that strength.
I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like even with that shit like that 3-3-5, if I come out in 2 tight end set, I should house you when we run the ball. I should guarantee 5-6 yards. Pancake it them little ass niggas.
Down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you
I'm talking to myself,
but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, they pushed the league in, whatchamacallit? I gotta play Ducky-O.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
No, but
the defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
They spent it. I like that, too.
So for Dallas, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Like, I knew certain people that I played against.
For us, I'm Brandon Gordon alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Me and Jason games used to be quick because he's running the ball and I'm running the ball. Ain't a lot